Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So Cryptic Studios are coming out with a giveaway. They're giving away a Shadar-Kai Witch Companion, and it's essentially going to be just a lucky draw, but in order to actually participate and enter, you will have to submit a screenshot of your character to community@crypticstudios.com. Now this blog seems to be a much simpler version of what they've posted before, but in the French language. They posted this blog a while back, April 19th. This is originally all in French, and essentially you can see how they showcase the Shadar-Kai Companion, giving the power and the crit chance, but what I'm more interested in is how they could actually come up with these screenshots. Essentially, they're making a screenshot of their character on their character selection screen. For example, we go back to change our character, and here we have all our different characters. And what these screenshots look like is that they've essentially removed the entire character selection list. And I was wondering, how are they doing that? And the answer is actually very simple. It is actually what they said it. You're going to have to use the print key button on your keyboard. Now, when you go and do this, you would normally note that, let's say I go do it right here, I go press print screen. You guys can't see me do that. But if I were to open, let's say, a Word document and hit Control V, I would essentially paste my screenshot and I'd end up something like this. You can see what's on the right hand screen for me, and you also then get this entire list of your characters along with even this text. But what they're doing is essentially creating a very clean screenshot. And yes, you guys can all do this too by pressing that print screen button, but not copy and pasting it like what I just did here. You're going to have to navigate to your Cryptic Studios screenshot folder. So for example, right here we have my games, I have Cryptic Studios. This is where you have Neverwinter installed. You click Neverwinter and then you hit, let's say, we're playing on the live server, so we hit live, you hit screenshots, and here's all of your screenshots. And quite amusingly, I have a bunch of these screenshots from back in the past when I was playing, and it does bring a bit of nostalgia, some of the things that I did, the characters I dressed up, screenshots that I made, and you can go through potentially the ones that you've made as well. And ultimately, we can see way down here, even the newest screenshot, we have this here as an example. We have our lobby area without the character selection, without the small text, without the enter the world. And you can see we have one from back in 2019 with Valenhas as well. And then of course we have the one we just took, which was there of my bard. Character standing on this little rock, and you have the nice scenery in the background. So it's just something I wanted to bring to your attention of how this is actually done. And again, the giveaway that they're hosting for this Shadar-Kai Witch Companion. You can read through this blog yourself. There'll be a link in the video description. But again, all you're really doing is sending a screenshot of your character. It doesn't matter really what it is. It's not going to be a competition with regards to fashion. It's entirely going to be just random draw. Among all participants, we will randomly draw 9 winners. And then you can have from PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. And here's like how you can make the screenshot. Xbox, you're going to have to do this apparently. PlayStation, it's this. And again, what we just went through on PC is you press that print screen button and then you can find it within that screenshot folder there. Again, depending on which server you're playing on and where, of course, you have installed your Neverwinter game. A very easy way would be to right click on the Neverwinter icon that's probably on your desktop and click open file location. Might not work for all of you guys, but if you look around, you will be able to find it. You can always search even in your Windows search and potentially find that Neverwinter folder. Some of you may also be wondering, how the heck did I get all the way up here? Well, it's not actually as straightforward as you might think. There are a bunch of really annoying barriers, but you can get up top here. And you can see this is kind of why they don't have flying mounts in the game, because our maps are generally not made for players to get up this high, because you can see it's all untextured. But that doesn't mean they couldn't add flying mounts with, let's say, a not so high flight limit. It would still be really cool to be able to navigate the vertical axis along with just the horizontal. But with that said, if you are interested, just let me know in the comments and I can potentially make a video to go over how you can actually get up here. You're not just limited to up here, you can be down down here as well. You can see we can look over the zone. There is a barrier here. We can get around it. Overall, it's pretty cool and fun. The amount of things you can do with these maps with just a little bit of trickery, and the rogue has it easier with their shadowy disappearance and counter power. And overall, we can even head off this way and go to look over the hub area just down there with all those tents, and we can stand up on top of this rock. The new zone overall is pretty cool, especially when you can do this kind of parkour. The grappling hook makes this place even much more fun to navigate around. But with that said, hopefully this is somewhat insightful as how you can make these killer screenshots to showcase your character with the current module's lobby screen. Again, if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.